to play like 80s theme music, and you think I did a good adaptation of the idea, yeah? All right, because they had no idea what was going to happen until we played it, which adds just a little bit of fun here. Yes. Without further ado, I would like to start the official part of the opening ceremonies, and well, I give the word to Nightfox, the vice chairman.
Okay, I would like to introduce our hotel first. We have found one victim of the hotel staff who will tell us a few words how it's going on their side. I would like to welcome the lovely lady that's behind the Twitter account you may like.
I'd like to welcome you at yes, Berlin. Now for the third time that you are our guests here, I hope you feel a little bit like home. And many big events and conventions took place the last year, but the Eurofurence is always our personal highlight. We hope you enjoy your stay, and if you have questions or requests, talk to our team members or send a short tweet to us. We are proud to help you. And maybe we see us at the lobby, at the fountain, where's the Poke Stop, and we can play a little bit Pokemon together. Okay. So have fun and enjoy your stay at the Astral. Thank you.
Okay, if you have any other questions regarding the hotel, just feel free to approach me. And I just have one other point. Many people were a little concerned when they saw that where the motor first meet take place, that there's a giant hole, and that not everybody can fit his car in that. So we moved the motor first meeting actually on the hotel property, just when you exit the hotel to the right, and there will be our security team showing you the way. So it will be on the hotel property, no worry, just across the place from last year. Thank you.
Okay, like every year, of course, we have wonderful guests of honor this year, and this year, on the stage, please. So, she is an author, she's a writer, and she writes about how dogs became wolves, or the other way, yes, I'm just a little bit nervous right now, I'm sorry. And she has three quite successful books out. It's The Promise of the Wolf, The Secret of the Wolf, and what was the last one? Spirit of the Wolf. And maybe... Yeah, you have this little funny button that you can press. Yeah, no, you don't have to, just... Yeah, we have this fancy microphones. So, yes, maybe you would say a few words about what you do.
Well, sure. So first of all, thank you, Cheetah. I'm really happy to be here, and a very special thank you to Goldie and to Iran, who invited me here, and to Goldie, who's been taking such good care of me since I got here, and also all of you who have come up and said hello to me. I felt so welcomed by everyone here. This is Promise of the Wolves. It's the first book in the Wolf Chronicles trilogy, which, as Cheetah said, tells the story of how the wolf evolved into the dog from the point of view of the wolves. And it's told from the point of view of a young wolf living 14,000 years ago. And it's also the story of our relationship to animals and our relationship to nature. And I hadn't heard of furries before I wrote the book, but as soon as the first book came out, people started getting in touch with me, and I was just so touched and warmed by the community of animals.
Furries ruin everything. Yeah, thank you so so much, Dorothy. There is a couple of opportunities where you can meet with Dorothy. First of all, she's going to have a table in the dealer stand where she will probably be when she doesn't have anything, any other events planned. And if you happen to own any of her books, of course you can bring it and have it signed. There will be the possibility to buy the books if you're interested. And there's also going to be 3 panels. One will be on... You're really early birds there in programming, aren't you? There's Thursday at 10 in the morning. There's Wolves and Humans Engaging the Wild Within Us. We have on Friday, also at 10, Writing Through Animals' Eyes. And we have another event on Friday at 12, How to get your books published. Your books published. No. That's so funny. I've done this so many times, and yet I'm already getting jittery up here when so many people are looking at me. Everyone is watching us. So yeah, go and see Dorothy. She's a wonderful person, and I haven't read the books, but I've only heard the best. Some have been on the bestseller list, and you will not regret it. So next up, all the stuff that people wrote on my list. The Fursuit Game Show department wants me to announce that on Thursday afternoon, for about 1 or 2 hours, there's going to be fursuiters out there with collection boxes. They're going to beg for money, and it is going to be only that limited amount of time because we don't want to get on your nerves, because we've already gotten complaints that sometimes they get a little bit pushy. Therefore, what you should know that this is part of the preliminaries of the Fursuit Game Show. So we always get like 100 of applicants who want to play in the game show. We only can have like 20 or so. So to get that down to a manageable number, we have several contests that people have to go through. And collecting money for the charity is one of those contests. So they're not trying to get on your nerves, they're trying to get on our list. And the amount of money they collect counts as points. So if you want to support your friends, just put a lot of money into the collection boxes. Yes, that's not fair, but it's for charity, so can't be bad, can it? And of course, the Fursuit Game Show is a show, so you're invited to come Friday at 4 p.m. here on the main stage and, yeah, watch the fursuiters make fools out of themselves, which is pretty entertaining. I will just read this off the thing, off the sheet. I have no idea what's wrong with me today. The times for the group pictures include getting there, taking the picture, and getting away from there again. We cannot give an exact click time that will happen when people have lined up. Please be there early, for example, at the beginning of the announced time slot, so we can move people around and get the picture done ASAP. So if you're scheduled for a group picture with our photography department, please have some patience and bring some time. Then, next thing, the puppet show is going to return this year. And, yeah, thank you. You should save your applause until it's over. But, yes, I appreciate the trust in us. It's going to start a little earlier than it usually does. We've scheduled it on Saturday at 5:30 in the afternoon. We will do our best not to repeat the disaster that was 2 years ago. We've done all our homework and we promise we're going to be on time as we possibly can. I am optimistic, so if you need to order any food, then make sure it gets there in time, because there is a tiny chance we actually might start on time. Yeah. Was that you, Kage? Yeah, and I'm not going to spoil much of it, but it is going to be a sequel to the show we did 2 years ago, so it's titled Golden Eyes, and it's going to be a sequel to Keepers of Light, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. The IT department that we now have, and they're quite active, wants to announce that we have a new Eurofurence app. That is now That is now available for iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone. So all the exotic platforms are covered. And we'd like to thank Trax, who maintained our app in the years before. But he's now running Nordic Fast Con, and he no longer has time to. It's a good con. You should go there. And he no longer has the time to maintain it, so we rewrote it from scratch, and we actually now own the code, so we are not dependent on anybody's time there. It contains the timetable, hotel and dealers map, dealers list, information about the charity, information about the guest of honor, and for those who have a very bad internet connection, it works offline. If you want to download it, you can get the QR codes from the Combook and just scan it. You will find it on the various app stores. There is another Eurofurence app on the Android App Store, just ignore that one. Someone put that up 2 years ago, we can't get rid of it, but it's still there. Okay, thank you for Omega Wolfblood, Rikinart, Pazuzu, Fenricor, and Lux, who are the developers of this and who spent like the good part of the year coding this. Thank you very much. All right, and of course, on channel 1 on your televisions in your hotel room, there's again our exclusive Eurofurence television program called EF Prime. Just turn on your TV, go to channel 1, and you will have a 24-hour entertainment program and live coverage of most of the important stage events here. So if you run out of space here, or if you just want to get drunk or do other things by watching it, you can do that. Their minds are the better. All right. Yeah, then last but not least, I would like to thank the video team for providing that excellent TV coverage, and of course, lights and sound and everyone back there who made this work on time. Actually, of course, the delay was not a technical issue. I want to stress that. They did a wonderful job. We were ready to open the doors. Then something unfortunate, some red tape happened that we needed to take care of. But yeah, thank you very much for making this happen and giving us this wonderful stage, and we are looking forward for the coming days and the craziness that's going to take place up here. Thank you. Alright, we are probably already running out of time because there's so much stuff to announce, so I am going to hand this over now to Lucifer, who is doing the first support.
Test one. Yeah, this works. Because it's the 80s, I put on this. Because it's not really the 80s, I'm going to put on this again. Yeah, I've been killed several times for speaking too long, so I'll keep it short. Thank you. No, not quite. First Year Lounge is open right next to the big dance hall for the first years. Last year, many of you told me, well, the First Year Lounge is so small this year. Well, it turns out they have just been in the mini lounge in the lobby. We have a hall as large as this one right next door for the first years. The large one is closed at night. The mini lounge you can exit around day. First Year Parade will be on Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. And because I saw Kage sneaking out a few minutes ago, I can say this openly, we will not be able to outperform this parade this year. I'm sorry. But given you're way over 1,000 first-years, we'll basically just take our stroll around the hotel. We will not stop for a group photo because it's taking just way too long. I mean, 2 hours before the last person even leaves the First Year Lounge is kind of hard. And then waiting there. If you have questions, just ask me. Other than that, no special appearances. It just works. Thank you. One more clue.
Okay,
with the help of Patatunes, the Show Your Badge program is returning. You all found a little flyer. If you go to local restaurants, they may offer you a discount because you're attending Eurofurence. Check the flyer for that.